Welcome to Good Day Atlanta at 8. I'm Buck Lanford.
And I'm Constance Jones. Let's head on over to Joanne Feldman in the Fox 5 Storm Center to talk a little bit about our forecast. We're halfway through that week.
Right, and so far we've had some pretty good rain across the area.
Time now is 9:08 this morning, and former President George H.W. Bush is back in the hospital this morning. Doctors say he came down with a mild case of pneumonia on Friday, but thankfully they've been able to treat it. Now,
In a runoff.
Yeah, Democrat John Ossoff and former Secretary of State Karen Handel will now square off the June 20th election to see who's going to fill that seat. Good Day's Mark Teichner is now live in DeKalb County with all the details this morning. Good morning, Mark.
Hey, good morning, guys. And
New this morning, police are looking for the gunman who sprayed a woman's home with bullets in southeast Atlanta.
The overnight gunfire happened on the same street. This after multiple videos surfaced online of a rat making itself right at home among the desks to help solve the problem.
And when there's one, there's probably more.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah, you're right.
Can you imagine taking a test and then a rat runs by?
Might be a little distracting. Hopefully everybody gets an A in that situation.
Yes, I would hope so. All right, our time now is 8:18 this morning. And well, moving on to our next story. Living on dialysis can be tough. You have to sit in a room for hours several times a week.
Yeah, for Blake Hoffman of Snellville, it's been especially.
So, Fox 5 Atlanta is teaming up with Canine Assistance, which is a nonprofit organization right here in Atlanta. They train or actually teach about 75 to 100 dogs to be service animals for veterans and those with disabilities. For me, my dad was in the service for over 25 years. So for anyone who has anyone in the military, you understand the importance that these little puppies do.
9/11 this morning, and of course we could all use some help in staying in shape. Well, guess what? We have some expert advice for a trainer to the stars. See, I took off my stilettos. I've got my shoes on. I'm ready to exercise.
The stilettos is in the back.
They're in the back.
People. Look, and I've already been briefed. Hey, touch the floor. 6, just like that. So 7.
Okay,
boom.
this is for the stomach, huh?
That's where you.
Okay.
Do you feel that in your stomach?
I do. I just ate something. You know, I don't think a lot of people realize the importance of soup in keeping your body healthy and pushing those unwanted toxins out. So we can talk about that today. But what are we going to be cooking?
Today we're cooking, I can't believe it's butternut.
I can't believe it's butternut. I love it. Good morning and welcome back. It's 8:39 this morning, and guess who joins us in the studio? It's Max with a big yawn. That's how we feel for this Monday, don't we?
Yes.
A little sleepy. Of course, Fox 5 has teamed up with Canine Assistance with Operation Max.
I'm a little nervous. We're both a little nervous. She's excited.
I'm just a little nervous.
We've been preparing for the last week for this amazing adventure. Of course, we're raising funds for the Miami Children's Initiative, but the big thing we're about to do in about 30 minutes is go over the edge. Right? It's supposed to be the hardest part, but Mario, I want you to show everyone that City of Miami Fire Rescue. Thank Jesus that they're here for us, because I am definitely a little scared. Of course, there's a lot of safety precautions in place. We are fully ready and geared up, but we still need our training, which is
But they are going to be fine. Constance is fierce. Look at those muscles. She's good. She's concentrating. She is about to lower herself and rappel down the side of a building. Brave girl right there.
All in an effort to help Liberty City kids. She looks focused.
Yep.
She's there.
Yep.
Let's see what happens next. We're going to try to stay with this as long as we can without impacting our broadcast.
If you're just tuning in, we are here on 54th and Collins Avenue, where we believe suspected killer Andrew Cunanan has been hiding out.
I'm reporting live at Collins Avenue, where police have taken extraordinary measures, shutting down the street and blocking traffic. As you can see behind me, there is much interest in a baby blue houseboat located on the Indian Creek. I've never seen anything quite like this, as police...
Newest restaurant, Estefan Kitchen. I meet up with local TV news reporter Constance Jones to try some of their food.
She was on MTV screaming, "Get on your feet," and dancing, and oh my gosh.
I'm going to imagine the kind of restaurant that Gloria Estefan would have had. This is it.
This is it, and it really has that cool Art Deco feel to it. And the location, this is like classic Art Deco with a little bit of glitz to it.
It's fascinating. I mean, really, every town kind of has their heroes, and everyone loves them here.
I mean, I think they really brought the story of the Cuban people to the American tapestry as a whole. I think a lot of people may not understand everything that Cuban Americans had to go through to come to this country, and then just the success story about how she was able to make it and her husband, and they stay connected to this community. Miami is about the art, the culture, and even this restaurant is like a fusion. It's like a hip kind of take on Cuban food. You still feel that Cuban feel with it. and the spices that are in there, but just that little touch of Italian, and really that is what Miami is. Miami's such a mix and a melting pot. Like this definitely represents Miami. A little bit of Cuban, a little bit of Italian, a little bit of this and that.
It's just beautiful.
It is.
Just